Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Cassie. Today we're going to be doing the release and review for the summer. It's the sweet summer celebration that Trinity Stamps is having. Oh my goodness, there is so much. And I think there's a little bit for everybody, honestly. So I'm really excited to delve in. This is going to be a little bit longer video. I don't have samples for everything because there is a lot of stuff. And as y'all know, I was in the middle of a move. I got done what I could. But same goes for everything that you do see. If you see something that you like and you're like, I really hope she does more with that, make sure you leave that in the comment section down below. All right, so let's get started with our little 3x4 stamp sets. So I'm going to pull these out by section. This first one is called Little Light, and is that not the cutest? So our sentiments say, "You're so bright, I love you deeply, and there is nothing little about the light that you shine." And I love that sentiment. I'll find myself using that one, I'm sure. So we've got a press here because this one is made for a light up, and that is what I did. So I made a mini slimline light up card with the easy lights. So this one's just the one light. I made several light up cards. So if you are wanting to delve into light up, this release, I feel like there's so many in here that would just be perfect for light up. So there's our first one. All right, next stamp set is the birthday shark. Oh, and I forgot to show you. We have the matching dies, and there are dies for all the words and everything. So everything here has a matching die. All right, so pardon my sniffles. I'm just getting over a sinus infection, so apologize. All right, birthday shark. This one's super cute too. I love that little shark holding the balloon and a present, and he's got a little hat on. We've got Happy Birthday Chum, Donna, and Relax, I'm here for the cake. And we also have some little fish and some like little waves. And then as far as matching dies go, there is something for, there's a matching die for everything in here. Not only that, there's a die that will cut out his little fin here, and also the present. So we'll cut out the present and the string for the present so that you can add some 3D element, and one for the balloon. So we can do something separate there. Even make like a tiny shaker if you wanted. How cute would that be? So here's what I made using our birthday shark, and this is just some other new stuff as well, but isn't that fun? He's so cute. All right. Then we have, from our Love Danny line, we've got Rooting for You. This one is another 3x4, and it has the matching die that will cut the whole thing out. And I love these Love Danny ones. They're just some of my favorites. They're so great for a quick card. Stamp it out, color it up. I like to stamp a bunch of these out, which is what I did. Actually, before we moved, I stamped a bunch of things out and colored, so that way I could easily just make a bunch of cards when the time came. So that was our Rooting for You. Another from the Love Danny line is the I Appreciate, or Appreciation is what it's called. And this one's great. I really appreciate your kindness. And the die, there's several in here, obviously. You can cut out your peaches, you can cut out I really and appreciate, and then the heart and your kindness. So you can cut out everything. I did that for this so you can see how it will go on a card, and then you can rearrange it entirely how you want. So that's also pretty cool. All right, another one. I love it, there's so many, is this Easy Peasy. And I love saying this, Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. So we have the die that will cut out the full bit, and then you also have dies that will cut out some peas. You've got the lemon, the pea pod, the little pieces for the lemon or the pea pod, and then you can kind of make your own, or you could cut them out of the image as well and kind of layer them that way if you wanted. But there's some really great examples that the design team has done, and this is the card that I made using it. Love this color combination. That pink in there is just, I don't know, making my heart happy. Okay, then we have another, You're One in a Melon. So it's One in a Melon is the stamp set. You are one in a melon, and the dies will cut out melon, and you are, and then we also will cut out, or it will cut out the watermelon itself, and you can cut out some of the little seed hearts. Isn't that cute? Very clever that they're little hearts made out of like watermelon seeds. And here is the sample I made using this one. Again, stamped out a bunch of these and had so much fun just coloring these on the road. So fun. And then our last one from the Love Danny line is this one. This is Berry Sweet. And the dies here will cut out the berries. You've got the three hearts it'll also cut out, and then You Are So Berry Sweet. So it'll cut out the sentiment separately. You could, which is what I did. I just stamped it once and cut it out like that. But you could stamp it a couple different times and die cut those out, and then you can rearrange how you wanted to do that. And then I added some glossy accents to it to make those pop a little bit. All right, now we're going to move on to some 4x4 stamps. So this first one is Norse Gnome. I love him so much. And this one has the matching die that will cut out not only our gnome, but all of the words. And the words say, "May thou havest an epic birthday, have a Norse day, and I've taken a real Viking to you." And here is the one I made with it. Isn't that fun? I used a previously released like birch stencil for that one, and then you'll see this again because this is a brand new die also. But I just went ahead, I didn't use the die cut on him. Oh, okay. Full disclosure, I did use the die cut. This is after coloring, and the die had shifted even though I had taped it down. So I went ahead and just cut him out entirely, and I think it looks good that way too, but it does take extra time, so that's why I like the dies. So that's that one. All right, then we have, and I'll just set these over here. Then we have this one, which is, this one's called, it's Sherbet Day. I don't have a sample for this one, but you know that I will come up with something in the future because he's so stinking cute. I love how his beard is done, so you could probably color him like an ice cream swirl. And if you hold him upside down, he almost looks like ice cream. How cute. So our sentiments are, it's Sherbet Day, you make life sweet, you're the coolest, and congrats. And our dies, so you can see I started coloring one. Our dies will cut out our image and then all of our sentiments and even some sprinkles. So not these sprinkles, but it'll cut out some separate sprinkles so you could have fun with that. Make your own confetti. So there's that one. Our next one is Party Gnome, and I used this one. I used it inside of a shaped card because I just had to use him in there. But his little sentiments say sending birthday wishes, make a wish, and it's party time. And we have all kinds of little confetti. And we have the die to cut out our gnome and all of our sentiments, and then even some of the confetti. So really cute. Obviously, you'll see this card again when I talk about that die. All right, next up is, where are we at? Where are we at? Okay. There's so much. I did not want to lose my place here, and obviously I did. Up, Up, and Away is another cute little gnome one. And I do have a sample for this one, and I have a video for it coming out, but I made a shaped card as well. And our sentiment just says happy birthday. Obviously that's a great one. You can use it for all kinds of cards. And you could even combine this little guy with any sentiments, really. I mean, he'd be great for all kinds of stuff, but here you have our Up, Up, and Away. Then we have Island Cocktail. How fun is that? So you can obviously bring in any kinds of sentiments that you want, but I have the matching die here to go with it, and it will cut out the inside of your drink as well as all the other elements. And what I have for this one is a mini slimline, and I just used our little cup and our mint and made a little drink with that. And obviously you're going to see this card again because that's some new stuff in there. Then we have, and I love this one, I mean I love it all, but Cupcake Bouquet. And I have a video for this one that went out today. And the die cuts out our cupcake and all of our words, and it cuts them out separately so that you can, and our words say happy birthday to you and make a wish. And this is the one, you'll see it in a video. It is a light up card. I'm enjoying making the light ups. We may have somebody come in and say hello, but you'll see this card again too because it has some more elements to it. All right, another one, Whale Done. I don't have a sample for this one, but obviously I'm going to in the future. I started coloring it as well. So this one will cut out our whale, our like water spout, and all the sentiments. And our sentiments are so great. Have a whaley happy birthday. Everything whale be okay. I whale always love you. Whale come to the world, little welcome to the world, little one. Oh, cute. I whaley miss you. Get whale soon. Whale, hello there. An ocean of thanks. Something, or sometimes life is overwhelming. Thanks a ton, and whale done. How adorable. I love punny sentiments. That's so great. All right. We also have, and this one I don't have a sample for, but I did have it all stamped out. I just didn't get a chance to make a card, and it's so cute. This one is Cozy Bear Boater. So, you know there's the little Cozy Bear line. You could probably add him, add some other little elements from those into here. How fun is this? And you can make these cute little scenes. I have seen some darling things that the design team has made. You are the best. No trout about it. You're a great catch. And then we have our dies for everything. So everything here has a die. So cute. All right, our next one is Friendship. Look at all those great ships in there, and I've seen some amazing things done with this as well. So we've got Let's Celebrate, Ship, Ship, Hooray, Oh Ship. Friendship is the best ship of all. Sorry I missed your birthday. And then we have Seize the Day. And we have dies for all of it. So all the boats and the words as well. And then this is what I made with it. It says, oh ship, sorry I missed your birthday. A cruise ship. There you go. Okay. So now we're moving on to Simply Sentimental Birthday. You know how I feel about these Simply Sentimentals. They are staples. And you could combine this with the Happy Simply Sentimental or, you know, whatever. But isn't it great? It's got birthday in all these different ways. And I didn't get a chance to die cut out the different ways you can do the die because the die can definitely be bought separately. You wouldn't have to buy it. You wouldn't have to have the set to buy the die. I think it's a little more effective, mostly just because of this one. But otherwise, these coordinate with this, or they go on their own. So you've got your birthday, you know, outline and your shadow for all those. So I apologize that I don't have those die cut out, but your grace is appreciated. Okay, now we're moving on to some more dies. I think, are we on to the dies yet? Yes. No, we're not yet. We're not yet there. Okay, things are all messed up. Okay, our next one is a 4x11. This is Puppy Party. You saw me do this one in a sneak peek. So you didn't see the entire stamp. I just had some stuff stamped out. But look at how cute all these little elements are. You're positively amazing. It's time to potty. We wish you a yappy birthday. And then you've got your big old slim line of pups. You've got this little pup. You've got a couple of balloons, we've got some strings, hats, cupcake, the little whiz thing, like the noisemakers, and some confetti. And we have dies for all of it. Isn't that great? I love it. All right, and then you saw my sample, probably, most likely, if you've been stalking like I do. I made a flat slim line with our fun little puppers. Here's that. Okay. So that takes care of all of our stamp sets. That's a lot. It's a lot of stamp sets. So if you are looking for some stamp sets, this is probably a great release for you. And if not, there's a little something for everybody. Now we're going to move on to some standalone dies. There are a bunch of beautiful foil and cut dies. And if you're new to foiling, which I really am still, it's really not crazy hard, and I know it can look intimidating. I'll probably have some videos playing with it, but I really didn't have a whole lot of issues. It could be my machine, I'm not sure, but whatever the case may be, I was able to come up with some fun stuff. Let me pull out. Our first one is our beautiful beta cut and foil. So basically how that works is this part is going to foil your paper with whatever foil that you use. It has to go with your machine. There's different kinds of foil for different kinds of machines. And then you can cut it out. This is what I made using it. As you can see, I foiled it onto some white cardstock, and then I just kind of lightly blended some color over the top, and I love how that turned out. So that is our beautiful beta cut and foil. All right, our next one is the Shimmering Sea. Let me pull that one out. because I have some of these together. All right, here we have the Shimmering Sea hot foil. So this is just a plate, and it is going to give you this look. So just this right back here. This part right here is this part, and that's the sunset on the sea. So that's what you get for the sunset on the sea. But this is what I made. That little sentiment comes from that whale stamp set that I showed you. But there you have that background. Oh, love it. Love it. And then, I guess that takes care of those. Our next one is Island Oasis. All right, so that one I did not show you because I do not have a sample for it. Oh, I ran out of time, but this one will cut out of the center. I know that the design team has some really cool stuff with this one as well. And you could make some fun shakers with that. That's what the first thing I thought of when I saw that one. All right, next, moving on, we've got our Seashell. It's a foil and cut die set as well, but this one gives you lots of options. So you've got your foiler, that's that middle one, or you could just die cut out and you get this really thin line that could go over the top. I mean, it just has a lot of possibilities. This is what I made with it. I just foiled onto some white cardstock using a purple foil and just die cut it out. So I did simple stuff there, but there's a lot of potential here for even more. So if you're just getting into foiling, this is fun. Oops. And there's definitely some more options out there, which I love it. I love it. Okay. Next up, what do we got? We did the Seashell, the Monstera Mini Slimline. You saw that one earlier. I think you did. Here it is. So this is the background that I used for here. That is our Mini Slimline die set. Let me pull that one out because you probably want to actually see the die. Here it is. And it does a very pretty embossed edge all the way around. I love it when she does that. It's so fun. All right, next we have the Lighthouse die set, and I have a video coming out for this one in next week. Yeah, it's next week. And I gotta tell you, I'm kind of in love with this card. I did make it a light up, but check it out. Ooh, yeah. This one makes my heart happy for sure. So anyway, this is the Lighthouse die, and you can do some cool stuff with it too. Wouldn't necessarily have to do a light up, but why not, right? Why not? All right. Next up is our cupcake card. So you saw that one earlier. I love how we've got some different possibilities for making cards, like the cupcake here. And Trinity Stamps is good at that because they had the coffee cup, they had the teacup, they've got the cupcake now. This is the card you saw earlier. Let me pull that out. So you can layer it up nicely. How fun. You've got your wish, you've got the cupcake piece, you have a cherry with the stem, you've got your candle, which I did do the candle, I didn't do the cherry. I did do the wish, and then I did the other pieces, but it's fun. I mean, you could make a ton of cards, and I'll show you how we did that. Okay, now we have our Swirly Birthday Sentiment. That's this one. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, it was on the back here. So there's our Swirly Birthday. Goes perfectly on a slimline, obviously. And I just cut this one out 3 times and just put some ink over the top of it, and then used my crystal, oh my goodness, glossy accents is what I used on it. Okay, and then we have the Modern Embossed Alphabet die set. I showed you that one a couple of times. So here it is on here, and it has this fun embossed edge. I'll pull out the, where'd you go? Here it is. So here is the Modern Embossed Alphabet. And I used it on there, and I also used it on our Norse Day. And I use that on like a mirror cardstock, but it does give a beautiful embossed edge in there. And obviously it's an alphabet, so it gives you a lot of options for what you could use it for. And then, of course, the Modern Embossed numbers. I did not get a chance to use those, but it's obviously the same concept. So, love it. Love it, love it. Okay, next, moving on to, we did the Sunset C on the C. Okay. Now we have some stencils and coordinating dies. So we've got this. I'm bouncing around. So sorry about that. Okay. All right, so we have a little layered ice cream cone, and we have the little layered ice cream cone coordinating die set. I didn't get a chance to use either one of these, but look at how cute. And the sentiment says, have a sweet birthday. So that will cut out, and you also get the shadow for the word sweet. And then you've got your shadow for the cone, and then you could build up your cone however you wanted. But you can now do some stenciling over the top, which I think is so fun. It all kind of started with the stamp set of, no, I don't think it started with it, but the unicorn stamp set that had the layering stencil to go over the top of it. But think about the fun you can have here. So there you go. I know that the design team has done some fun things with that. Then we have the layered popsicle. I don't have a sample with this one either, but there is a die, the layered popsicle die, and here's what I made with it. Just using the popsicle, I made a spinner on a 5x7 card. But if I had been thinking, I could have used this over the top of it to do some stenciling, but I like that. You got your two little popsicle sticks, and there's masks in here for all of that, which is great. But you also have your die cut. And this says coolest, and then it says you're the, so you can cut that out. Like I've got here, you're the coolest. Super fun. Okay, next up we've got the layered Peninsula. You saw this one a couple of times. So this is what it comes like, and it does have the mask for like the island, and then this mask is actually for like if you wanted to use it for like a light beam for the lighthouse. I just didn't think to do that, but I did use it on, I did a flip. You'll see that because I show that in the video, how to do that, how easily that is, or how easily you're able to do that. And then here I used it as well on this one, so you could do it on the front of a slimline, or in this case 5x7. I've been really getting into the 5x7s lately. So there are those two cards using the layered Peninsula. Then we have the balloon celebration, and I have my balloon celebration. I have it labeled wrong. I have celebration balloons, but it's the balloon celebration. So this is our stencil. Now it is 3 stencils in one, and whoops. But it has the masks for all of the actual balloons, and then you have a stencil that would go with each one of these balloons. So there's the die cuts for the balloon celebration. Again, don't call it, I don't know why I labeled it that. But there is our balloon celebrations dies as well. Yeah, so there you have, or no, I guess it is celebration balloons. That's why I named it that. But this is it has the balloon celebration stencil. So I apologize for confusing you on that one. So anyway, that's why I named it that. All right, showed you the numbers, the popsicle, the ice cream cone. This one's a fun one. If I can find it now. I think it's on the back. Oh no, here it is. So here's our ice cream cone. And this one will cut out the full ice cream cone and then cut out the center. And then you have the embossed fun on there, and you've got a cherry and a stem, and then you've got some syrup if you'd like. And here is the card I made using this die set. Isn't that fun? And then I put some glossy accents on there, and then put some of the new embellishments, just kind of dropped them in there, and then they just kind of dry that way. Isn't that fun? Oh, the possibilities. So there's that one. Then we have our party balloon foil and cut. So this one, you can foil the balloons. So each one of these will foil, and then you can cut it out if you want. I didn't cut it out. You saw it earlier, and I didn't do the best job of foiling it. You can see there's some mistakes in there, but I did it on colored cardstock, and I only ran it through once, so it's actually pretty good in my opinion that it came out that well. So I just wanted to make a background with it, but You could have a lot of fun with that one too. Oh, I meant to show you some of the cards I made with the celebration balloons. So you saw it here, and then you also saw me make a card with it. Did I use it again? I don't know if I used it again. That might be it. That might be the last one. Yep, that's all. So I did use it on 2. And then, so that's the celebration balloon. All right, now, okay, let's move on to that paper pad collection. Oh, that you kept seeing me use. This is called the double scoop, and I've obviously got into it a little bit. With these, I actually used it on this piece right here. I'm trying to see if I used it on any others because I felt like I was just grabbing into it because it's such a pretty paper pad. All right, well, let's just pull it out and I'll show you, because it's 12 double-sided sheets, 2 of each design. So, all right, you've got your chocolate and your, strawberry, vanilla, and sprinkles. Ooh, yummy. This is going to make me want some ice cream. Oh, I did use it on the watermelon. So I used it on this one too. All right. Got those sprinkles and some more chocolate. Like a lemon in that one. You saw it here. We got a blue and a rainbow, which I used there. And I used the top or the bottom of this one for our cupcake. I just thought that was super fun. Then we have a rainbow cake. How cute. And look, so you've got some other options. It's not just cake and ice cream. Very cute. And then you have some cones, which I used on one of those as well. Got the swirl, and I think that one's super fun. But look at this one. That one could be used on one of those sunset backgrounds. And then I think we're back to the beginning again. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Oh, a lot of goodness there. So there you have that paper pad, and then there's a bunch of embellishments, okay? And I've used them on a bunch of the cards. I don't have everything. In fact, I don't know that I have much on this list, but there are bundles is what there are. Anyway, I have all kinds of embellishments. We've got that sugared surprise. These might actually, I've already been in the store, I'm not sure. But I've got so many fun embellishments. And if you're an embellishment hoarder like myself, I say hoarder, I use them. Believe me, I use them. And they're so fun to use. I used the little watermelons on that one you saw, but there's just so much greatness. So much greatness. Okay, so like I always say, if there's anything I made that you're like, I really want to see how you did that, go ahead and leave that down in the comment section down below. Or, you know, maybe just tell me what your favorite product was that you saw. Oh my gosh. When I see it like this, that's a lot of cards. I was busy. But I love doing this. I love sharing with you all and hopefully inspiring you guys to, you know, do some creating. All right, y'all, I'm going to let you go. This is a long video, and I will see you soon in another video. But down below in the description box, you'll see just a link for the store because it's just too much to link by itself. So I'm going to link to the store. You head on there if you want to do any shopping, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.